Hello, Internet. I was away for a day from streaming, but I'm back, making this day 107 of playing the last spell every day. I'm a bit late even today, but yesterday I happened to be occupied until a few hours after my normal streaming time, at which point it was just too late to be streaming. But now, today, I can be here on time. Well, no, not on time, but not obnoxiously late either. What are we doing? I don't even know. Okay. So, Laurentina, I decided to do Blood Magic Bodybuilder with mana growth. I'm gonna skip taking mana growth actually, and come back to it. Why did I take that? I thought it was Perseverance. God damn it. Then I want Avid Learner. And for Cassie, I have a much more coherent plan. We're taking Coagulation. She's going to be taking Bodybuilder Blood Magic as well. What is the weapon we've chosen to focus? Daggers. Okay. They don't have the option of Vampire, which kind of sucks. Or of Toxic Leech. So, For Laurentina, I don't think I'm going to do a Crippling Punch. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. Steady Aim was not the right pick, though. Fuck, damn it. Okay. Multi-hits is actually pretty good if we're doing daggers. I like the sound of that. We'll take it. And then we're gonna need mana regen. No, we're not. We're gonna need health regen. Okay. Damage is nice, but not really what I want to focus on right now. Still no. Health we will take. Blue health we will absolutely take. And then we have Shanta. How are we doing for you? Maybe for Shanta we will actually focus on this defensive tree. It would be something different. Then you can get... Well, you're especially gonna need range. Can you get Initiator? No. Can Laurentina get Initiator? She can. That's interesting. Shanta will take... Harvester? She could take field study. I do think she's going to take all those. As for stats, that's harder. Ranged damage, is that really what we want to do? I kind of don't think so. Exploit weakness. Could she do that effectively? I don't really think so. Maybe critical runes, glass cannon, that kind of stuff. You don't have the other good crit skills, though. Perseverance, third eye. I think she's going to be a pretty ranged, focused character. So we are going to want a long-range weapon, and probably field study too. Perseverance. And I think we're going to want a lot more accuracy than we've got right now. We'll take the block. There's a pretty bad accuracy increase. Blue resistance is good enough, I think, for now. I'll take the range damage. That seems fine. I'll take the propagation damage too, because I think I'd like to get your rifle. And then Cassie's stat increase. Health. Health and armor actually are both good here. Mana regen is good too. For your primary stat, health or armor. And health regen is also really good. Very nice. Now what remains? We need to build structures, and they need to be gold mines. Okay, there's some gold mines. There we go. Okay. Our remaining stuff is night rewards. That's some pretty good pants. That's a very good helm. I think I want that helm for Shanta. Given how rare skill range is to come by, and the fact that I'm almost certainly going to need it. This knife is nice. Sword is good too. Power staff, I guess, is fine. I think I would really like to give Laurentina that hand crossbow as well. Though not nearly as much as I want to give her the knife. Nah, that doesn't seem as important. We do want this knife, though. Sword. Wait. A sword could be really good for bodybuilder stuff as well. But this gives move points. So the choice, I think, is much easier with that in mind. Cassie is... should she take this orb too? She is a charlatan, so poisoning things helps her. Though it's not much easier using the poison daggers than doing the orb. I think I'm gonna give the orb to Shanta. And then I'm gonna sell this helmet. There's another stag helm. A better one. No, not exactly better. Kind of better. Maybe not, though. There isn't a rifle here, sadly. There is a longbow, though. I'm gonna take the longbow for Shanta. And I can give the hand crossbow to Laurentina as a backup weapon. So that she's not left with nothing to do if enemies are out of range. And I'm gonna get a pistol for Cassie for the same reason. And then I can build more defenses. Where are the enemies coming from? Over there? Okay. I should have used guess where. Whoops. Fuck. All walls? All types of wooden walls have plus 60% health, and all types of stone walls have plus 40%. Okay. That's fine. I can work with that. That's some good range. Cassie can move in here, and Laurentina can move in here. Okay. And now, let me bring up my notes. Because I started taking those. Claws and armored enemies. Okay. As well as 2 others. Well, let's give it a go. Here they come. Ah! Winged enemies. I want notes on those guys. They have weirdly high resist. And stun resistance. Okay. They've got low health. 40% resist. 15% stun resist. They have increased movement compared to other enemies. And they go through walls. Go over walls. Well, they fly over any barriers, actually. Let's see. When wounded, they reduce move points and total damage. Let's see what else. Then they have the claw attack, which is low physical damage and it decreases damage and skill range. Okay. And my brother is texting me about something. Okay. So there's the winged enemies. Then there's the hoppers. What kind of stats do they have? They have 40% resist and 15% stun resist as well. Okay. I didn't actually realize hoppers had stun resist. They have pretty normal movement and reduced accuracy, but that doesn't seem as important. They have claw, which is a weak physical attack. Oh wait, I wanted to look at their stats from wounded. Decreases their move points, and they can't use spit acid. Spit acid is... okay. It's a weak ranged attack. Wait, what was the range exactly? 2 to 5. And then it applies poison. Acid armor is a buff they give to allies that gives resistance for 2 turns. Okay. Acid armor. Range 2 to 3. It's not single target though, right? No, it is. It gives 8% resistance. And finally, they have Acid Burst. When they die, it gives a resistance. Gives a plus resist buff. Okay. So yeah, these guys just apply some weak poison unless they're wounded. And they give resistance to their allies. Alright, let's get in there. Okay, yeah, she has a lot of multi-hits now. I just remembered that. How much are they stealing? 24 to 31. There we go. And then Cassie. Yep, kill that guy. Kill this guy. Kill that guy. Maybe. Very nice. And now Shanta. Arctic Blast is a high stun chance attack in an area. Long Shot actually is an isolation attack that I didn't realize. And Acid Shot is a minus armor debuff. I always forget how longbows work since I don't use them very often. But they are pretty strong. This one's undodgeable. How far can she hit a snipe shot? Very far. Okay. Cool. And here comes the Soulbound heroes. Let's extinguish this stupid thing. One, two, three, four, five. It's a lot of guys that are poisoned. Meanwhile, Cassie is going to stab those two guys, and Shanta is going to hit them with isolated long shots. We can finish them off. No, yeah, kill that guy. And let Cassie get this one. Cassie has one attack left in her. Okay. Try to weaken enemies, yeah. Alright. That's good. Okay. We need to kill those bats. God damn it. The 16% dodge is enough to be a huge pain in the ass. Okay. Meanwhile, Cassie. Very nice. And then Laurentina. guys to hit with that. And just kill this one. Never mind, I guess not. Let's have Shanta shoot that guy. No. Just shoot some guys that are not wounded, so that they will be wounded. Use the stone potion. Ah, you're very surrounded now. Okay, okay. Well, I'm very glad you successfully took all those attacks. Move here. Attempt to extinguish. Throw a knife. Keep moving. Meanwhile, Laurentina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you poison that guy? No, you don't have line of sight. Whatever, poison this guy. That'll be good. Now we have Shanta. Kill that guy. Kill this guy. The longbow is not very good as a crowd weapon, like the short bow is. It's really just good for picking off targets. At basically any range you want, but still. Only individual targets. End the turn. They move forward, barely. With all of them having debuffed move points. It's quite a bit slower than they would be otherwise. Cassie moves here. Extinguish this thing. Throw some knives around. And then we have Laurentina. Laurentina is kind of in a similar position to the longbow, except that you really want physical weapons to be able to clear a crowd. Which makes it kind of a complication that this one doesn't do that. Okay. Oh, actually, no, that's a strength potion. Shanta, keep injuring enemies. Run back through, keep injuring enemies. Oh, kill that guy. Nice. And then hit this one with magic? No, you don't have line of sight. Okay. Hit this one with magic. Or miss, I guess. They continue to get closer. Okay. Cassie, extinguish this. Kill these guys. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Finish him off. Very good. And then we need to use at least one on the ball, and then the rest can be long shots. Very nice work. And then we have Laurentina. Very good. End the turn. That spit acid effect is getting fucking annoying. Okay. Had disease there. Okay. Then we have Cassie. This is unblockable with throwing dagger. Okay. That's why I did so much to that guy. Damn. Alas, that brings us back to Shanta. Continue weakening enemies until you can't get line of sight on any more. There we go. End the turn. Laurentina's really in a dangerous position. We need to get her out of there. We need to stabilize. Fortify. Cut down some guys and run. Meanwhile, where the hell is Cassie? There she is. Oh, this should be good. Then gunshot. Okay. Throwing dagger. Okay. Okay. And back to Shanta. Kill that guy. Kill this guy. Or don't. Either way. I need line of sight on that guy, which is going to require to kill... Oh, there's a guy here that isn't damaged yet. Let's change that. Kill this one for additional line of sight. And go for a ball. I should have gone for the ball first. Not the ball, the orb. The orb's infect. Okay, bastard. Now that the immunity is worn off, we need to get this thing low fast. Now, Cassie. Nice. And then we can have Shanta start killing these guys. Oh, come on. Now, finish off this one. Okay. Okay, never mind. Ah. No, we need Cassie to be getting kills because she's behind. That's right, that's right. There we go. Now hopefully Cassie gets 2 levels from this. And Laurentina's damage taken dropped my grade, which sucks a little, but we can deal with it. Yep, Cassie got 2 levels. Very nice. Now I hit the button I wanted to push. Let's go back to the main menu. I clapped right into my microphone. That was a bad idea. That's it. That's day 107. Not very interesting, but the start of the run usually isn't. Then again, the end of the run usually has a lot of turns just attacking guys mindlessly, so hopefully it all evens out. In the meantime, I'm going to go, and hopefully it won't be so late for the next few days. Farewell.